What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and we are back yet again. Today, we are going to be introducing a Throwback Thursday boxing style. Better yet, Jab Queen boxing style to be exact. Now, as I said, this is something new we're introducing, but if you read my page description, I told you we will be paying homage to the ones who came before this generation. So, first up on today's episode of Throwback Thursday, we have Ronald Lamont Wright, aka Winky Wright. Now, he was a boxer from 1990 to about 2012. He was a two-time light middleweight champion, but he also fought at welterweight and light heavyweight. Now, he mainly fought in a southpaw stance. He held a record of 51, 6, and 1 with 25 KOs. He was known for his defensive high guard, his come forward style, and his swing from the hip type of punching style. Now, some of his former opponents, because as I said, he had 51 of them, but some of them consist of Fernando Vargas, Sr., of course, Felix Trinidad. He fought Shane Mosley twice. He faced Edison Martinez, Adrian Dotson, Harry the Terminator Simmons. Now, when he fought Fernando Vargas Sr., Fernando Vargas Sr. actually won that fight by majority decision, retaining his IBF light middleweight title. When he fought Felix Trinidad, he actually beat him on the scorecards 120 to 107, and then on two of the other scorecards 119 to 108. When he fought Shane Mosley in a firefight, I actually rewatched that fight. He actually beat Shane Mosley both times. When he fought Edison Martinez, he actually defeated him, of course. And Adrian Dotson, he delivered his very first loss to Adrian Dotson. So that was that wasn't the controversial win. It was actually when he fought Harry. It was a draw, but then it later got overturned to name Winky the winner for the WBO junior middleweight title. Okay. Also, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame back in 2018 in New York. So, congratulations to him for that. He was our first Hall of Famer that we have covered. So I just wanted to make sure I kind of did him justice and made sure I kind of highlighted his career. Since then, I checked his Instagram. He's kind of just been golfing and hanging out with some other retired boxers. And just, living life, having himself a good old time. He's 53 years old now. His birthday is in, I believe, November. So shout out to you, Winky White. I wanted to do this throwback for you. I also included a couple highlights, so I hope you like them. Check them out.
December 1999, Wright's first high-profile appearance against Fernando Vargas for a junior middleweight championship. Wright started strong, pressing the action from the opening bell.
There's a hard right hand landed off the front foot by Winky Wright.
Vargas began to establish his power in round 4.
And now Fernando begins to land 3 and 4 punches at a time. And Wright's strategy of standing close to Vargas and trading begins to look a little hollow.
But the relentless Wright continued to come forward and appeared to take control of the fight.
Hard left hand by Winky Wright. Wright, despite continued swelling around both eyes, knocks Vargas' mouthpiece out with a straight left hand. Vargas fans in the crowd nervous.
Vargas wasn't done yet, fighting down the stretch like a champion.
Body shot by Vargas. Left hook lands upstairs. Double uppercut. Wright comes back with a little right hook. Vargas keeps firing. Uppercut, body shot. Busting Wright with power punches in the middle of the ring.
Wright made a name for himself, but Vargas came away with the majority decision victory. March 2004, Shane Mosley challenged Wright in a junior welterweight unification fight. Mosley came in as the favorite, but it was clear early that Wright's style was too much for Sugar Shane.
Good left hand by Wright inside. Mosley searching for answers to mount an offense as Wright just picks his shots. And that big left hand was as big a punch as he landed in the fight.
Winky put the boxing world on notice, dominating Mosley from bell to bell.
So as you guys saw in the highlighted clips, that was him putting in work from 1999 to 2012 as a boxer. And this next clip is going to be him receiving his Hall of Fame ring. You can tell that he was just so excited. And I was excited for him because when you put in that amount of work, you want some sort of appreciation, some sort of recognition for it. So let's take a look.
Yo, I'm just pulling up. I was in Orlando, my son's birthday, but my dog said he got my ring for me. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna let y'all look at it right now. You know what I mean? So, it's just a little boxing token, what I mean, appreciation. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. He put the little rubies on the side of it at the top. Look at the top of it. The different sanctioning, WBA, WC, IBF, you know what I mean? So, we did. He did his thing. I appreciate him. You know what I mean? He told me he was going to do it, so he did it. So I'm coming to pick up my ring, and now I can put it on.
Again, shout out to Winky Wright. He definitely fought with his all from, a lot of the videos that I watched. Although when I was doing some of my research, I saw some people saying, that he wasn't that exciting, which is a reason why he wasn't as, I guess, highlighted, or brung, to the forefront. But from the videos that I watched, he looked pretty exciting to me. I mean, he looked like he was, in your face, come forward, like I said before. It was just a different time, back then. Those guys was fighting, Um, so, I mean, I'm not really sure what people were saying, what they meant by not interesting or, not satisfying to watch. I was pretty satisfied. But then again, I'm coming off of a May 2nd, snooze fest. So it's easy to get me excited. I really enjoyed it, just doing the research and learning more about him, And like I said, I went on his IG and, that's where I got the video of him accepting his ring. And then he had some other photos of him at the ceremony with, like I said, a lot of former boxers, a lot of, just celebrities in general. So he looks like he's really enjoying his retirement. So that's a blessing for sure. And if you guys have somebody specific you want me to highlight, just let me know in the comments section and I'll do some research and try to highlight them as well. Like I said, this will be Throwback Thursdays, Jab Queen Boxing Style, where we highlight a boxer from yesteryear. So if you guys want anyone specific, just let me know. Until next time, guys, y'all know what to do. Catch me on a panel.